Happy silence. Right click. Oh, misses the right click.
Looking for surrounding and he gets it on the DK. There's no
Jesus.
TP for him anymore.
Got it. That's locked in.
Oh my god.
Could build some
Oh my god. This is not a fight that Kiwikaki can win here in the upper right. Can he win it somewhere else? Oh,
But this is enough moon. Does he have enough damage? Did he miscalculate this? Get
way.
Last serious. Town on dead.
right click. Happy. How can you save this DK? You have no resources for a potion. Trying to nuke. Doesn't work. Step out.
Money composition, not the right one by Johnny Cage.
Stormbolt.
All the
This is
pre-skill.
it. Perfect shockwave. You don't have much time. Shockwave. Here we go. One more right click. Lin. Guagua. Oh!
I'm muted. Good day, everybody. Wouldn't be a real remote cast if I didn't forget to unmute myself. Great start into the first cast with me back. Last week, I imagine you guys must have missed me dearly, and I missed you as well. But I'm glad to be back now. Third Playday of the DWSL. And hold on, we are about to start the game, but there was a bit of a join bug. In this tournament, we are not using Flow TV, because there is no Flow TV. So I gotta make sure to be in the lobbies on time. Okay, we try again. First game of the day for us is going to be Starbuck versus Sok. The finest of Korea and Europe going head to head. First Playday for Starbuck, right? Oh no, never mind. Not the first Playday. It is the second match for Starbuck already in this tournament. Like I said, we are on Playday 3 today. Playday 1 and 2 we had starting on the weekend. Happy with the 3-0, one of the highlights here. And one of the lowlights is FoCuS. Very tough start for him so far. 0-2 in matches, 0-6 in maps. And the way this scoring system works for this tournament is that not only the outcome of winning or losing is going to be relevant in these best of 5 matches in the group stage, but also the better you score, the fewer maps you give up, the more points you will get. Okay, we're trying to start the game again. I haven't felt this nervousness when joining a game in a while. Remo, check out Starbuck versus Moon's last second of yesterday. Was it a crazy ending? Was it a close match yesterday? 3-2, Moon beating out Starbuck. But Starbuck, because of getting some maps, also has some points. 2 points even if you lose the match, but get 2 maps. It seems like we're having issues with the lobby here. I was a bit worried about this. When we have so many people in the lobby trying to connect to the game, sometimes that leads to problems. What's happening on Starbuck stream? Is he playing with delay? I'm not sure. No, I don't think he has delay. Alright, looks like the lobby crashed again. We're playing on the Chinese server here. Oh, no, wait, we're not. Wait, what? You're gonna try a different server. Okay. I'm gonna try West India. Good morning, Mr. Remo Demo. Good morning, Summer Lit. Looks like you must be enjoying the season. I've been enjoying the rains lately and the temperatures dropping, but now temperatures are rising again. It's going to be a tough couple of weeks once again. Okay, we are trying again to start the game. It's still not working, sadly. Warcraft Champions did include some improvements on the new versions. There have been some updates for Warcraft 3 Champions. As always, the developers are doing a fantastic job, but it's still difficult to ensure safe, perfect connection. Well, I guess we're going to keep trying until finally it works. Okay, they just posted a link in the chat. Is that Starbuck versus Moon? What Neo mentioned. They're typing a lot of stuff in Chinese that I, sadly, cannot read. Okay, this clip is not working for me. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, someone else is gonna host now. I think. No? Right, let me message the Warcraft 3 Champions admins. Maybe they can take a look at what's going on. Oh! It did work! Nice! It only took us a couple of tries, but now, hopefully, right hand to God, this should be working. Alright, here we go. We can finally start our first match of the day. Starbuck versus Sock. Playday 3 of the Dolphin Warcraft Super League. Very close series yesterday. Starbuck narrowly losing to Moon. 3-2 was the score. And Sock with a... Wait, no, never mind. Sock actually won his first game against Kaho. Came as a bit of a surprise to me, actually. I thought Kao here was going to be the player with the upper hand. But close series there as well. 3-2. The winner, Sock. So he right now, Sock with 4 points in the standings. Starbuck with 2 points in the standings. Let's jump into our first map of the day. And of course the question with Starbuck is always, which race is he going to be playing? This is a bit confusing right now. It is not Starbuck in the blue, but rather Starbuck in the yellow. He's playing Orc. I think Starbuck was also trying to play a little bit of Night Elf lately against Human, right? But for the longest time, we've known him to favor Orc in this matchup against Human specifically, trying always to avoid the Human mirror, it seems. Many humans on certain maps, including this one, will like to play a lot of Pally rifles, excuse me. Starbuck, though, being an outstanding world-class Pally rifle player himself, knows the ins and outs, and so he should not be too terrified of that strategy. And to be completely honest, I feel like Sock never was the best Pally rifle player, so him going Archmage here, I do agree with. Starbuck, though, wants to have a safe base against Pally rifle, I think. He's got the burrows way, way in the back. If he was to get tower pushed, this would be really bad. But nobody plays tower push anymore. What is Sock gonna play here? He's going for the fast level 2 creep over at the gold mine. This is very standard. Item picked up. Talisman of Evasion. Not really good. Trying to last hit. Doesn't quite get it here with the Farseer, who is going in pretty deep, trying to put damage on the Archmage. Yo, thank you, Disproved by Hell, with the resub. First sub of the day. I feel like I haven't seen much Fast Expo play at all lately. Against Orc, I should say. Against Night Elf and Undead, of course, we see it all the time. Then again, we've also seen lots of humans lately play one base against Undead, which I think is a bad, bad idea. What a handout for here over at the Expo, pressuring those peasants a bit. Archmage getting distracted a lot by these wolves. I wonder if he's not getting distracted a bit too much, perhaps. But so far, no peasant kills. Farseer still with 0 experience. And what is the follow-up going to be for Starbuck? Tech has begun. He could go for TC, Counter Expo, late game, slow game. Or he could go for a more aggressive approach. Something like Firelord all-in, also something we've seen before. Of course, that's going to be a very different kind of a game. Much more fast-paced and dangerous. No peasant kills here early. I guess, no wait, he must have gotten one somewhere. Ah yeah, in the main base, I see. With the wolves. But still, a significant delay on the Expo. Arcane Tower is up. Now the power build on the Town Hall, which is gonna take about half a minute now to finish. Lots of gold, of course, invested. So I would say still a fairly successful early game for Starbuck here. Slows down the Human Expo indeed a lot. And most importantly, you want to keep the AM from creeping beyond the first camp. You want to prevent level 3 as long as you can. We got a peon moving out. Oh, what's this about? He doesn't have a shop yet, by the way. Oh, there it is. Okay. Shop coming here. A bit outside the base. Interesting. Sarcasto tried to keep both bases safe, so he's spreading himself a little bit thin right now. The Expo is now finally up. And I'm waiting to see what second hero we're going to be adding in here on Starbuck's side. He's got something at the tavern. What's it going to be? Could be Firelord. Could be Panda, maybe even. It is the Firelord. Okay. Alright, Starbuck is not looking for the late game. This is all in.
A town is under siege.
Heavy commitment to try to get the Arcane Tower. I think the damage should be sufficient. Lots of mana drain though. Lots of damage on these Headhunters. I think that's a W for Sock. Sure, he lost the tower, but he put so much damage on these units, and now Headhunters are cornered. Ooh, this is bad. This is real bad for Starbuck. Great repair, bought the time. And I think with this, the all-in is basically over, to be honest. Why I'm just falling. Ooh, this is very painful. But Dr. Bucky, that was a lot of losses. Losses he couldn't afford. AM can now creep the green camp, get level 3. Starbuck, by the way, going for Torrent Totem. Normally when we see this all-in with Firelord Farseer, it's mass Raiders for mass Ensnare, and then, you know, kill footies, kill the base, win the game. But Walkers is also a more slow pace approach. And now AM level 3, wonderful. Arcane Tower about to be up again. No tech yet for Sock, by the way. He's playing full defense as he should. And the Arcane Tower is up again. Yeah, I think this game's over, to be honest. GG go next. Militia always being a big help. Joining from the main base. We're getting a shop up here now as well. I like that. In a moment, Sock can go for Clarities and Region Scrolls. Doesn't have defend yet, right? No defend on Sock. Couldn't afford it yet. But then again, with only 2 headhunters left, I don't think he needs it. So the Walkers are not going to have great damage against the footies. Walkers have terrific magic damage. Best DPS casters. Farseer goes down. Headhunter goes down. Yeah, this one's over, buddy. Buddy boy. Starbuck is trying to tower up over here, which is not gonna matter. And that is the danger of going all in with Firelord. If the human defends very, very well, then you lose. I'm always a bigger fan of counter expo play. Go for the late game, trust in your macro. In most cases. Not always, of course. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. That's what Hitman once told me. If Hitman was in the Star Wars universe, I feel like he might be a Sith Lord. The shortest of the Sith Lords, but a Sith Lord nonetheless. Tier 2 gonna be ready soon. Would love to see a tavern hero here for Sock. Something like a panda. Tower's not finishing. Archmage, if he gets a kill here. AM though, making use of those boots. Quick to run away, quick to re-engage. Absolutely no mana left on Bucky right here. See, you got footies everywhere. Footies in the south, footies in the north, footies at the expo. Just not footies in the orc base. Still no defend, right? No. Normally always something that humans really prioritize when expanding, but here seems like defend wasn't even necessary. AM gets level 4. Ooh, baby. That is a lot of mana. And a lot of gold. My. Ah, that was a footy at the tavern, but he just died. Cannot get the tavern hero yet. So can easily afford a bunch of potions here. To be honest, Starbuck is keeping this push going better than I thought he was going to be able to. But I think this only lasts as long as there is no second hero yet for Sock. Get one, please! Second hero time, baby. Swag, Beastmaster. No, it's the panda. That makes sense. Masha, Storm Stout. Ooh, is he going to get the kill on the Walker here? Oh, double kill! Boom. GG. 1-0 for Sock. Fast Expo. I feel like I haven't seen that in a while. But here, works out well. Pretty standard game. Nothing too spectacular. But a win is a win. That's what matters. 1.7k gold. The macro was bad. Maybe you should have gone for a second barracks. If you go for a second barracks, that's especially a lot more lumber that's going to cost you. Slows down your tier 2. It still was good enough in the end. Was going to be able to spend his money. Maybe even if the expansion had gone down somehow. I think Sok could have still stabilized on one base. If he's not getting pressure right away into the main. We're getting ready for map number 2, which is going to be springtime. Now I get nervous every time we try to start the game. Yeah, I wasn't really watching the last 2 days. Did we have some connection bugs there as well? Because if not, then might be because of me. Oh, shit. Okay, that was again an error. What server do we have? I got a high ping. I used to have a proxy connection to CN North too. Seems like not anymore though. Do I have packet loss as well? There's so many servers these days. Where's CN North? I have a 340 ping to CN North. Run optimizer for proxy. I don't know what that means. Oh, this time it worked. All right. Well, it's a bit of a roll of the dice. Here we go. Map 2 is ready for us. In the Discord right now, I'm messaging with Faro. He is an admin for Warcraft III Champions and is working on the servers. And he says he knows what the reason is, but it's not so easy to fix right now. Okay. Ah, run optimizer. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna try that in a little bit. But for now, things are working. Let's get into the game. Map number 2. We are gonna see the Pally Rifles, and I'm kind of excited to see this, honestly. It was Starbuck who really first brought this strategy not to the ladder or into the zeitgeist, but he brought it to the top tournaments. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Starbuck was the first human to play Pally Rifle really well, even before Fortitude picked up the strategy and ran with it, and did also very well with it. He even played it sometimes against Night Elf. Sometimes even it looked great against Night Elf. And of course, it's always been really good against Orc. Still looks by far the best against Orc. And against Undead, we sometimes see it on some maps. This map has always been very popular for Pally Rifles. I think the main reason is it's nice and small, Once you're in the middle, it's easy to get everywhere. The bigger the map is, the more the opponent can mass expand and lame you to death, the worse it is. For Pally Rifles, you want to have a nice, small, compact map. And once you have a decent Pally Rifle army, you can go for big, juicy creep camps that are all close to each other. This camp's great, this camp's great, this camp's great, this camp's great. So, once you got the Blood Mage, once you got a couple of Riflemen, you can plant yourself in the middle of the map and take those juicy creep camps, you know? So, Lin has been the most successful lately at dealing with Pally Rifles, beating Fortitude, one of the best players in the world, with his own strategy. And I think, so the last couple of games I saw was Farseer first, and then Naga or Panda second. Naga for more aggressive mid-game, Panda for more defensive mid-game, but most importantly, delaying the game, avoiding fights, and laming if necessary, and going for the late game with Torrents. I wonder if that's going to be Starbuck's approach as well. We shall soon find out. Of course, we all know in the early game the Orc has to pressure, has to prevent the human creeping as much as he can, punish the early game weakness. Before level 2 Pally, before long rifles upgrade, this Pally rifle strategy is rather weak, and Starbuck here is trying to put the screws on his opponent exactly as he should. We want to have clean kiting micro here as well. Avoid as much damage as you can while doing as much as you're able to. Got the first attack upgrade. This seems pretty standard these days. So, if I remember right, Lin is always going for 7 headhunters. 7 seems to be the magic number. 7 headhunters, second hero, and then tier 3. But that's Lin's style. Starbuck's style might be very different. I haven't seen Starbuck play against the Pally Rifles in quite some time. Maybe Sock also doesn't have the newest info as to exactly how Starbuck plays against that. Is that 7 headhunters? Yes, it is. 7 HH. And, oh, there's a couple of headhunters, excuse me, I mean, peasants going down all of a sudden. It's a lot of pressure. And that's not great for Sock. That's a lot of missing lumber. Going tier 3 is going to be very hard now. If he wants to do that later, he's going to have to add some more peasants again. Costs more gold. Really good early game. Outstanding early game for Starbuck. He is going tier 3. And we're waiting to see the second hero. This might be the Panda now. As the Farseer is running out of mana. We got the shop up. Of course, Sock will quickly become stronger once he's got long rifles, once he's got the Blood Mage. Here is indeed the Panda. I would say this map is really good for Panda. You can get instant level 2 from this camp and then keep creeping defensively, get level 3 very safely. And I think this is another bit of evidence that Sock really isn't the best Pally Rifle player. I'm sorry to say. But when we see 40, for example, play the strategy, he doesn't take that much damage early. He doesn't lose 3 peasants, ever. Oh. Look at Sock, though. He's finding the Creep Jack over here. Of course, he doesn't have catch with this army, so Starbuck falling back fast. Dragon Hate's Breath of Fire. A lot of mana used right away against these rifles. And look at the Panda. 2.6 already. It's going to be level 3 here in no time. I'm really worried that this is going to happen for me, by the way. What if I'm lagging? Well, let's not think about it. Beb's out. Zog needs extra classes from Professor Lemez. Yeah, I think you're not wrong. And there he is! We summoned Bebs! Hey, we summoned Lemez, excuse me. Bebs is out, Lemez is in. This was a great early game, absolutely, for Starbuck. But we have learned over the months that you should never underestimate Pally rifles. Once there's 50 supply, once the Pally's level 3, and there's a couple of upgrades, all of a sudden this strat gets crazy good. Zog is so low lumber though, the entire time. Those 3 peasant losses were very, very painful. In comes the panda. Breath of fire. Oh, that's a lot of damage. There's a region scroll though on the Blood Mage. Gonna have to use that right away. Pally is still level 1. Amazing, amazing early game for the Buck. Love the troll region as well, by the way. There's so much passive healing on these headhunters who are about to turn into berserkers pretty soon. Firelord 3rd. Oh, a little bit too late on the soul burn. And has that big mana potion, by the way, so he can keep going here if he really wants. Lyn lately has been playing a lot more Shadowhunter 3rd.
Forces are under attack.
Is Starbuck forgetting about Berserker training? He's got double Torrent Totem really early, by the way. It's pretty cool. He doesn't have the lumber for Berserk. It seems like when you have 7 headhunters, though, it should be worth it to go Berserker training. Big last hit right here is gonna go to the human. Invo potion necessary. There was the Drunken Hates, Breath of Fire, Soul Burn, preventing the Holy Light for a moment. But that's all the mana gone for the panda now. It's gonna have to fall back and get some clarities, I think. But there's still time for Starbuck. Pally is still not level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not a single unit has gone down so far, if we discount the peasants from earlier. Mana items on the paladin, pretty good. Over here we got the Flow of Accuracy, really good as well. Berserker training is finally coming now. Takes a lot of lumber, all this stuff. There's still no master training. Torrents. Wait. Torrents are 100 lumber each, right? Pally with so much mana from these items. Nice soul burn is gonna result in the first rifleman kill. Heal scroll picked up. Hannah, though, continuously here very low on mana. And that's 2 big level ups. Pally finally level 3. Blood Mage finally level 2. Wait. Zog did go tier 3. How the hell could he afford tier 3? Did he remake some peasants earlier? Must have remade some peasants. Yeah, must have. Alright, I thought it was going to be tougher to manage for Zog, but despite a very, very rough early game, Zog seems to be getting stronger. But Starbuck also can get stronger here pretty quickly with more Torrents, but do you even want to make Torrents now? What is the perfect army to build is the question, because Griffins will soon join. Very soon. Medallion of Courage, a great item right here. Lots of bonus int on these heroes. Is he gonna go Flame Strike? Yeah, with this much int, you definitely want to go Flame Strike, right? I would say. Flame Strike also really good against Berserkers in the late game. Berserkers will be necessary in decent numbers against the Griffins, of which we now have the first one joining. What's the upgrades on the rifles, by the way? Only 1-1, so really not that amazing. Oh, this item, though, is amazing. This is so good. Look at the passive regen on the Panda now. Spirit Link spreads out all the damage. The Aura, the Legion Doomhorn, heals up all the damage. It's not a lot of HP regen. I think it's like How much is it actually? Is it 0.5? But, you know, every little bit helps. So, I think humans mostly go for a Fire Lord third as well. When going tier 3. You go Incinerate, you blow up the Tauren corpses. No Resurrect. Issue for Starbuck is he doesn't have Heal Wave.
Are under attack.
We are creeping up the map. Look at the Panda, plus 8 armor. I love to see that. Really nice. Claws of attack for the Farseer, also good. Or for the Fire Lord, I guess. Panda level 4. Could go for the passive here. Indeed he does. A little bit of evasion, a little bit of crit. Chain Lightning to start things off. Looking for the Purge. Sock falling back, playing defense. Does not want to fight right now, apparently. Starbuck is building a big army. He's got 3 Taurens. Would love to see an armor upgrade on this Orc army. Soul Burn level 2. Another damage item. Taurens, of course, could take a lot of damage from these Griffins. Do we have Ancestral Spirit? Or Master Training, I should say. Yes, we do. Level 2 Flame Strike. Only level 1 Siphon. So this Siphon really isn't that scary. So I'm going to take out the Blacksmith. Perhaps? Some Raiders here would help a lot. Raider Ensnare against the Griffins. Oh, good damage from the Flame Strike right there. Broken Haze, Breath of Fire. We're going in. It seems to be a very tough position for Starbuck. Is this the right call? I wonder. He's out of mana on the Panda already. He was getting mana drained heavily. Taurens are getting absolutely wrecked. Oh, but the Pulverize. Whew. Getting counter-healed though with the healed scroll. There was only one. Flame Strike is in. This looks like a hard commit from Starbuck. If he wins this fight, I'm going to be kind of shocked, to be honest. Sock baited him into the back of the base, and Starbuck still takes the fight here. It is an absolute bloodbath. And the Blood Mage is now level 4. We got the level 2 Siphon. Taurens being rezzed, but being killed again. The Fire Lord is going to go down as well. The Panda, is he stuck here? Panda's stuck, isn't he? That is game. That's a game. Starbuck felt the need to force the fight right here in the worst position imaginable. Other orcs sometimes we see instead going for an expansion, forcing the fight out on the map. But here this just seemed hopeless with this position. A bit impatient maybe. Maybe the wrong strategic choice not to try the Expo in the late game. Could be a standard Expo, could be a tiny Great Hall Expo. There is different options. But that fight position was just very, very, very hard. Okay, the admin told me I should restart the client when the ping is this high. Maybe that's gonna help. We're going to switch to KK platform later, by the way, if I understood that right. Because, of course, for the following 2 games, we have no European representation. Alright, map 3 coming up. This could be a quick 3-0 here. If we keep going this way. It seems like Starbuck had such a great start. Of course, now in hindsight, it's easy to say, well, fighting that position was a bad idea. Well, you should have just expanded. But finding the right timing for that is quite tough. Especially with how low lumber Starbuck was, right? Tiny Great Hall is 120 lumber. Very difficult to afford when you're going for all these upgrades. Berserker, you know, Double Torrent Totem, Master Training, and so on. Starbuck seemed to be in such a good position, but it was not good enough in the end. So Sock is taking the lead 2-0. But now we're going to go back to a Archmage opening. Starbuck, of course, played just yesterday, last night, so not much time off for the Bucky. We played against Jens last night in the grand final. And I'm not sure if I should say the result. Some people always complain about getting spoiled. So I'm not going to say the result, but it was the grand final. Don't know what to say here. Good run there certainly for Starbuck as well. Grand final in the W3 Champions tournament. Season finals. Getting into the grand final this tournament is going to be quite a bit harder though, to be honest. All the best players in the world are competing in this 15-player tourney. I like that we have a different format as well this time. Not just, again, GSL groups. I mean, GSL groups, I think they're fine, but we have almost every single tournament with the GSL groups, you know. So having a big group round robin here is pretty cool, where 15 players are all going to face each other. Best of 5 every time in the group stage. And that, indeed, is a lot of playdays. 3 games each day, each playday, so 35 playdays in total for the group stage. Fast expansion seems to be the plan here again for Sock. Crop with only 4 peasants, interesting, so saving some lumber there. Starbuck would love to take out the second turtle. That would have been level 2. Needs a little bit more. Got 2 small items. Slippers and ring is like mediocre. Big priority here right away on the Arcane Tower. We'll see if Starbuck is going to go all in again with the Fire Lord, or if he's going to take a more patient approach with TC Counter Expo. It seemed like he wasn't really interested in Counter Expo, though. In fact, so far today, 0 expansions attempted by Starbuck. Oh, first kill. That will be level 2. Oh my god, 1 HP. No way. Gotta get this kill. Would have been a sick deny. Deny. Ah, that would have... Okay. Sock here. Missing that one a bit, but still he's got the Expo coming up. The tower is ready. So I could perhaps destroy the expansion right now. Just right-click on it. But Sock gets back in position just in time. Quite a bit of militia usage is going to be necessary here once again. And of course, lots of footies. Oh, we got a shop in the middle. I think I know what's going to happen here in just a bit. Stressful game so far for Sock. He has to bounce between his bases. Try to keep both safe at the same time. Oh, Watch Elemental almost getting the cancel here on the Expo. And the shop, I mean. But it will finish. It's a good tell, though, for Sock. It's very, very likely to be a Fire Lord here again and all in. So Sock needs to batten down the hatches. Peasants footies, peasants footies, peasants footies farms. And probably a shop also being made here would be great. Defenders being researched. Still taking a while, though. Expo mining. Lots of gold. Maybe Sok could make a second barracks here. He has to start macroing up and making some buildings also at the expansion. Still a very stressful game. Now defenders through. Footy's now going to become a lot stronger. Also helps against Fire Lord. Here he is. Small Deros. Okay, has to make some buildings here. There's the shop coming. No second barracks. Lumber is low. I'd say this game's looking a bit better so far than the first map was. But we do have defend, not to be underestimated. Lots of militia being called into the fight. Lava spawn probably going to split pretty soon as well. Proxy bestiary. Cool touch as well. Falling back behind the wall. Tower finishing would be a big help, but it's going to be cancelled probably again. Repair! Repair! Sok too slow with the repair. Maybe Bucky has enough to really break through here. Level 3 Archmage would be huge. The shop is going to finish. Everything's so hard. Troll region would be a huge help here as well. Sok definitely struggling quite a bit now. This seems to be the roughest position so far for Sok in this best of 5. Got quite a few lava spawn over here, but they're gonna expire fairly soon. And now we got raiders coming as well. It's double bestiary.
Players' forces are under attack.
Arcane Tower should be finishing this time, though. Lots of gold still on Sok. Shouldn't he be making a barracks here? I feel like he should be, right? Oh, it's tech now. Tech starts at the expo. Level 3 Farseer really good. We got the level 2 wolves now. Archmage did at some point pick up the boots. That can help him try to find some kills, but he couldn't find too many yet. Oh! But the footy across the map. Oh, this is such valuable XP. This is such valuable XP. MVP footy. If he gets this kill, that's level 3 Archmage. Lot of footies. Dying in the meantime, though. AM. Oh, oh, oh. Going for the big plays. Oh my god. So hurt. Kill him. Oh, got him. That's level 3. We have a second barracks now. Blacksmith also coming at the expo. Lots of peasants still in the main base. Could be called to militia form if necessary. Starbuck trying to juggle his low HP units over here. Needs to heal him up again. Good saves. And keeping the Water Elemental out of range. Well done there by Starbuck. Archmage needs to heal, needs to clarity, ASAP, needs to tower up. Lots of things that Sok has to do. Mass footy is also still what he needs. In fact, there's not many footies left. Oh, that guard tower finishing would be a big help. These militia have to defend the tower right now. There's actually almost no headhunters left, so this tower will certainly finish. Call to arms might be necessary here. Archmage staying behind the wall. And that's going to be a lot of kills for Starbuck. Okay. Now we're talking. Series is not over yet. Carry running on the Archmage. Farseer trying to cancel. Cannot quite get in range. So many kills for Starbuck here. Holy hell. Can Sok hold? The enemies at the gates. The Uruk-hai are assaulting Helm's Deep. When's Gandalf showing up? The Panda's showing up.
A player's forces are under attack. A town
Some riflemen would be quite helpful. We're seeing a Sanctum coming up in the back. There's about to be 3 towers ready here. We do have pillage as well. A lot of additional gold streaming in. Wait, a second barracks? Is he making a second barracks? No. That's... Wait. No, he is! What the hell? Another barracks. That's kind of weird. Want to upgrade on the raiders. A lot of ensnares. Pilot about to get 3. Farseer about to get 4. Difficult game for Sock. He is losing so many units. Holy hell. Breakers and casters would own this orc army. It's taking a long time to get there. There's a scout farm here. What the hell? If the town hall falls, Sock is probably gonna lose. Huge level advantage. 3 level lead for Starbuck right here. But he knows that is not necessarily his victory. The 2 base human's still a big danger. Oh, but now Starbuck's gonna be able to go for a heal scroll. Well, actually, maybe not. He's very broke. Oh, don't get the clarity cancelled. Okay, Farseer with quite a bit of mana over here. Selling the TP. That is the heal scroll. Cannot afford a second. Sock trying to finally build a decent army. Got some casters, got some rifles. Two upgrades on the raiders. Maybe he can just take out the expansion. Interesting position. Sock's still under lots of pressure. Oh! Demos! Yo! Didn't see that. He makes demolishers. I didn't even know these units were playable. Let's see how they do. Ensnare plus demos is really good combo because the units can't move. You can see, boom, full damage on the sorceress right there. Didn't get the kill yet though. Priest heal and slow, of course, amazing right here. I would say the demo damage so far has not been that amazing. Needs to hit the casters or the buildings. For damaging buildings, they are indeed very good. One more farm falls. Sock has to go into upkeep here. He can't be too greedy. It's like you gotta mass produce. Peasants now joining into the fight as well. Heal scroll has been used already. Another Breath of Fire comes in. AM level 4 would be huge. Oh! Double kill here on the Raiders. That's big experience. Right there. Level 2 for the Panda. Gonna have the passive now as well. And it's looking better and better for Sock. The longer this goes, the better it is for him. This game might be slipping out of Starbuck's fingers again. Starbuck unable to convert today, it seems.
A player's forces are under attack.
We do have a lot of demos. This is a lot of siege damage. You know what siege damage is really bad against, though? Medium armor. So, Starbuck has almost no damage against rifles and possible breakers. Also, doesn't have much against heroes. Chain lightning in the back, killing off one of the Sorks right here. Hero kill, is that a possibility maybe? He's got mass and snare. But Sock can also call militia from the expansion, because this is a tier 2 building. This one was the tech. He can call militia from both bases. Really cool. GG well played, comes out from Starbuck. Tips the hat to Sock, who takes a clean 3-0 victory in the second match of the group stage. So that makes for a... Wait, did we look at the post game? 11,000 damage on the Farseer. Not even that high, considering how high level the Farseer was early on. Starbuck did get lots of kills, but they just kept coming. All that gold being churned out. So much production. Good hold. Really good hold for Sock. This is what was a tough position, by the way. At some point, it was down to like 30 supply only. Very, very scary. But Sock held on with the help of Towers, Militia, Footy, and most importantly, Archmage. And so Sock with that jumps up to 10 points. Sock now the point leader in our group stage. He's one of the few players who have had 2 matches so far. Sock with 2 matches, 10 points. Starbuck with 2 matches, only 2 points. Did you hear that? There was a drilling somewhere upstairs. The neighbors doing home improvement again, I see. Not the best start for Starbuck into this season, but better still than FoCuS. FoCuS also 2 matches so far, 0 points. 0 maps, 1. Rough start for him. Hopefully, FoCuS going to be doing better in the next match, because his match is the next one that we have coming up against Moon. Oh, wait, that also means I have to go to KK platform. Yippee! And okay, there's an ad playing already. Wait. Question mark doesn't work on KK. What the hell? Okay, we're in the lobby. All right, hopefully no bugs today. I gotta restart War 3 Champions as well. Okie dokie. A strong showing there by Sock. 3-0. Quick end to our first series of the day. A little bit surprising. Hopefully, for the remaining 2 matches, we're going to have a closer contest. We got FoCuS in the lobby, and we got Moon in the lobby. Got a whole bunch of observers. All right, players seem to be ready. We got the vetoes done. First map for us is going to be Echo Isles. If you guys want to see the full map pool, you can go to Liquipedia. It's pretty standard though. Autumn Leaves, Concealed Hill, Echo Isles, Emberfall, LR. I guess it's a bit unusual to see LR again. Northern Isles, Springtime, Tidehunters, and Twisted. Okay, did I go ready? I think so. All right, countdown. I'm again holding my breath, hoping that everything is gonna work. And okay, so far so good. Let's go map number 1. And the overlay bugged. Shit. Okay, crap. Yeah. I don't think I can fix that right now. I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna have to wait for the next map, though, to fix this again. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes it do be bugging. Did Starbuck play versus Sock? Yes, the game just finished. And it was a very convincing 2-0. 3-0. Okay, is the overlay working now? Nope. Alright. We're gonna have to fix it for map 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
Moon is playing under the account hi right here. As we mentioned earlier, Moon had a good start into the tournament so far. One match by him. He played against Starbuck yesterday with a very close ending to the series. 3-2 the win for Moon in the end. And FoCuS so far has the worst start imaginable. 0-2 in matches, 0-6 in maps. Can we get a Gamba? Okay, boys. Okay, since you asked so nicely. Okay, but now, let's focus on the game. Demon Hunter here with a fast level 2.
Player's forces are
Goes for the dust, not the circlet. Gloves of haste and slippers. Very, very good. Okay, I'm gonna turn this one off because this is always buggy. You see here, the Demon Hunter, he's got 2 items that we can't even see in the inventory. I don't like that. Blade Master hunting for some wisps over here. Classic Orc early game play. But nowadays, with more lumber being given by the wisps, not that painful anymore to lose them. As long as it's not too many. So it's Mana Burn and Immolation build, so the Steam Hunter is going to play without evasion this game. Unless he finds it perhaps here. Talisman of Evasion is now an S tier drop.
a player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master got the circlet. Get some good items here already. Throw another pair of claws on top and then he's going to be cooking. Demon Hunter loves to buy a Ring of Protection, but looks like not available in the marketplace. FoCuS wants to prevent the Demon Hunter leveling as much as possible to ensure his tier 2 stage with Shadow Hunter is going to be going smooth. Lots of orcs lately have been playing Double Bestiary and Torrent Totem to have some walkers, but also be able to go mass raiders if necessary.
A player's forces are
Hunter's
under
Hall
attack.
seems to be a little bit late
Exclamation
over
mark moon.
here. Yo, Young Fang with the resub. Thank you very much. Wait, did the blade sell the Gloves of Haste? That makes me a bit sad. Gloves of Haste are not super amazing, maybe, but they're pretty good, especially when you have high damage already. I guess he was a bit slot-starved. Over in the Orc base, we have one Torrent Totem and one Bestiary,
A
but
player's
no
forces are
double
under attack.
Bestiary. along with the War Mill. Double lures for Moon. No tier 3 yet. Demander finally bought a Ring of Protection, by the way. Purchased it from the marketplace. Nice last hit steal by the Blade Master. But with the Keeper showing up now, Moon is trying to take this camp for himself. Last hit. Goes to the Night Elf. Item, though, stolen. Blade Master gets the big heal potion. That would have been amazing for the Demon. Great steal. And the Grunt is barely getting away. Moon saw the ensnared Grunt. A little bit too late. Good experience still for Moon, but did not get that beloved heal potion. We have early upgrades being researched as well. When you go mass Dryads, you need mass upgrades, as I like to say. Moon pushing across the map with a low HP Demon, so this is likely gonna require a TP soon. It's nice positioning by Moon right now. He's waiting for reinforcements to come. Then he can kill them with Entangle easily, but as it turns out, there are no reinforcements coming at the moment. Still trying to hide in the shadows. Oh, some burrow kills might be possible here. It's gonna force the Orc back. Is this gonna take a TP? One archer. Oh, actually it survives. Nice entangle. Good attack by Moon. Quickly able to heal up. Waiting for his Dryads to join. And... oh, what do we have here? Ah, just a couple of Dryads ready for creeping. Demanter now certainly needs an Invo Potion. That's why he's heading to the shop. If the Orc had been here, this would have been pretty scary. Shadowhunter's skill build, by the way, is Hex first. And... he has to go Serpent Wards, though, right? Against Dryads? Against Mass Dryads, it feels like you are required to go Serpent Wards. So this might be a game without Heal Wave. Yep, indeed. Hex and Snakes. Demander's still no level 3, by the way. Neither is the Keeper. But Moon is still going for the push. Should definitely get this parry apt over. Give the parry apt to the Demon Hunter, please. FoCuS at the shop. He's got a very, very strong Blade Master. Plus 18 damage and Gloves of Haste. Really, really good. The kill potion as well. Okay, shop goes down, but... not a tragedy.
Town is under siege.
Both are trying to get the right angle for the fight. At some point, I imagine, also Moon's going to go tier 3, but he's a bit too low on lumber for that right now. He's going for another armor upgrade, as we see the Orc Expo coming up as well. Shadowhunter close to level 3, but he needs a little bit more. This Blade Master is going to do a ton of damage if he doesn't get focused. Double heal scroll for Moon, though. You need to put this parry apt on the Demon Hunter, buddy. Put the parry apt on the Demon, please. This is definitely a big oversight. And now here's the Creepjack possibility. One archer should be going down right away. Only level 1 mana burn, by the way. That kills level 3. Big. On both heroes, actually. I think this guy's lagging and doesn't know that on KK, you lagging doesn't lag the lobby. That is the best thing about KK. Big mana burns. Shadowhunter's running out of mana fast. Trying to run away as well with the speed scroll. If FoCuS can win this fight, if he can push the Night Elf back, he's going to be in a great position to win here with the Expo coming up in the back. And the Blade Master's doing so much damage. Look at these right clicks, baby. One kill after the next. The Blade Master's having a fantastic time. Still holding on to that potion. Finally going to be necessary here. Invuln on the Demon. Why is this parry-apt not on the Demon Hunter, goddammit? Driving me crazy. Oh, and snare. Heal scroll. Demon might be dead though with another crit. That's it. And that is GG. And the first map win for FoCuS in this tournament. Good game. My game is seemingly crashing. Okay, now I need to try to fix our overlay, please. Okay. 1-0 lead for FoCuS right here. Alright, I'm getting the invite. Good, good. Okay, we're getting ready for the next map. I would say we run an ad here real quick before map 2 starts. Tidehunters gonna be the map for us. I know that Keeper first, Keeper hunts, is not the meta right now. It doesn't look strong at all right now. But on some maps, especially like Tidehunters, where it's so easy to expand, shouldn't it still be a good strategy? I feel like the Keeper is a little underplayed right now. Keeper first, that is. Alright, we're getting ready for map 2. I just gotta restart our overlay tool here. I want to make sure we get the proper, beautiful overlay for the following games. Neo's giving me some tips here of how we have to do this. We have to close and open the programs in a certain sequence for things to work. We're about to jump into our next map. Amazing item, certainly, for FoCuS in that game. If he doesn't get those claws, if he doesn't get the big heal potion, this game would have been a lot harder, to be honest. But I think also Moon a bit over-aggressive, right? Why was he so far across the map with double level 2 heroes? Getting level 3 on the Demon Hunter at least would have been so easy. Level 3 Keeper, probably not that necessary. Also the parry-apt. Why was the parry-apt not on the Demon Hunter? Okay. Here we go. The moment of truth. Wait. Aha! It is working. Beauty! Isn't that just a beauty, boys?
A player's forces are
OB
under attack.
means observer. Or caster. But the rest of the message was Chinese, I imagine. And... didn't hear. Unusual colors here. We got FoCuS in the red, Moon in the teal. It is a Demon Hunter first again. Still no keeper.
A player's forces are under attack.
Quick level 2 right here for the demon. Of course, with immolation you can always creep very well. If left alone. Late Master starting off with slippers. Oh, double slippers here would be crazy good. You gotta get a little lucky for that though. Gauntlets. Oh, where's the demon going? Is he gonna go pee on her ass? Now looks like he's going for the other Murloc camp. Oh, Late Master though. He knows about it somehow. Late Master with a speed scroll. Oh, the timing here could be perfect. Oh, perfect timing. Gets the last hit and the item. Lots of wasted time for the Demon Hunter. It was the Ring of Superiority. It seems like this item is named ironically, right? It's one of the smallest, least impactful items in the game, and it's called Ring of Superiority. Really?
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter needs some more items, if you ask me. Oh, good scout right here. Wisp sees what's going on, but the demon right now busy getting back home to heal, so the blade will get another item. Big Invo Potion, also really good. You can pop that invuln, throw a salve on top, then you're invulnerable and healing at the same time. Always a wonderful play that orcs like to go for. Oh, dodges the dust. FoCuS playing a good game so far, isn't he? No boots on the demon. Cannot catch up to this Blade Master right now. It's going to be healing fully. As tier 2 is drawing close. I heard this guy has coil. I've never seen him use a coil though. 2.5 on the Blade Master. FoCuS is once again slowed down the Night Elf creeping very well. Oh, Blade Master in the main base. Ooh, the last second cancel with. I thought he was gonna get the kill there, maybe even. Mana burn -1. Even knows where the Wisp is. Boom. Wisp taken out. Good detonate at least. We're seeing Walker Raiders once more. Demon needs some more levels. Needs some more items. Lots of defensive items from this camp. Oh, but he gets the offensive one. Claws of attack. Not bad, honestly, for the Keeper or Demon. But Ring of or Talisman would have been way better here. IMO. So what's first this time? Healing up the grunts here right away. Can heal up the blade as well in a moment. Next item picked up. Periapt is one of the worst items. Would not be too surprised to see that one getting sold. Here you can see level 1 Entangle does so little damage that you still heal through the Entangle. But this grunt is probably still dead. Alright, first blood. does end up going to Moon. He is now level 3 on the Demon. He does have the level 2 mana burn. Does not have the damage right now. To kill the Blade Master though. Very aggressive stance again by Moon. Just 3 units across the map fighting. Demon are gonna pick up another item. Finally a Ring of Protection. That was much needed.
A player's forces are under attack.
And another item being picked up right here. Another ring maybe? Nope, Gloves of Haste. All of a sudden Moon's 0 levels and his items are looking a lot better. Periapt of Vitality was indeed sold. Blade Master with a level 2 Windwalk can now go scouting pretty well. Did pick up the heal scroll here. I guess he didn't quite have the gold for it, but now FoCuS could get that heal scroll. Trying to solo level the Shadow Hunter. Wants to get that level 3 fast. This game, pretty sure he is going to go for Heal Wave. Demon Hunter fully healthy again. It's Mass Dryads once more. We didn't see the bears on map 1. Oh, Sentry Ward here is great. Mana burn right now on the blade. Right away on the blade. Big heal potion found here again. Once more really good. Level 3 Shadow. Level 2 Serpent Wards. Well, the push is coming earlier than FoCuS would like. He needs to get a Regen Scroll, I mean a Heal Salve quickly. Oh, the shot goes down. Didn't get the Heal Salve in time. It's very annoying. Big mana burn right away. Keeper's joining in. He's got the Invo Potion. No Heal Scroll on him. There's a Heal Scroll on the Orc side. 1 to the win. Normally pretty bad here. But actually the Dryads can't get in range for the Dispel. Or Dispel, as some call it.
Player's forces are under attack.
Heal Scroll was already used though. Ensnare, a little bit more damage on the Demon. Oh! Has to TP out actually. As we have the expansion coming up once more. But still 2 minutes out. Oh, shop was remade early by FoCuS. I like that. Very important to get that region going. Heal Scroll and Invuln advantage now on the Night Elf side. Oh, Headhunter died to the creep. And it's going to be a Raider probably going down as well. Ensnare against the Dryads though. Serpent Boards here are certainly doing a good job. Item was the Belt of Giant Strength. Not that good, I would say. Clarity's right away on the Shadow. Selling the belt. Can pump up units here pretty fast. With 3 production buildings. As long as there's the cash for it. 51 supply for Moon. We got 1/1 upgrades. Charging in with a Speed Scroll. Mana burn on the Shadow Hunter. He's out of mana very quickly. And now, Moon is kiting as much as he can. Nice Ensnare, Coda Devour combo. It's more Dryads falling again, but also quite a few losses on the Orc units. Demon Hunter in trouble now. If there's one more Ensnare, he might be dead. Invo Potion necessary. That one's going to save him for now. Also, Potion still on the Blade Master. Demon level 4, but very low mana now. And it's a lot of kills on both sides. The one that cannot be afforded is a Demon Hunter loss. FoCuS has, Moon has to make sure not to lose the first hero. Ooh, the Raider coming in for the Ensnare. Entangle a bit too late. Invo Potion and kill. And FoCuS manages to get the 2-0 nice and quick. 11-11, the time of this game. And that was a nicely played match right there. Or map, I should say. The match is not over yet. There's still a chance to come back here for Moon. Tough start, though, with the 0-2. I was a bit worried for FoCuS that this was going to be another painful day for him. He had a very bad start into the tournament. Didn't win a single map before today, but today he's looking really good, looking crispy. Strong play by FoCuS here so far. We'll see if he can keep it up for the rest of the series. Orc Imba. Orc is fully easy. Ah, I see you guys want to get timed out. Okay, I can oblige with that. No problem. I don't know what happened the last couple of days, but Remo Demo practices a no balance whining policy. So, if you want to stay in the chat, please don't be little balance whiners. Map 3 is coming up shortly. Springtime. Quite impressed. I'm quite impressed so far with FoCuS, and he needs some wins for sure. He was at the very bottom of the standings with 0 points after 2 matches. If you win 3-0, that's 6 points, by the way. I guess I didn't mention this specifically before. So this is the way the point system works. 3-0 win is 6 points. 3-1 win is 5 points. 3-2, 4 points. And then 2-3, you still get 2 points. And 1-3, you get 1 point. So even if you lose, you can get up to 2 points. And if you win, you can get up to 6 points. Thank you, Winnie1, with the resub. Much appreciated. Okay, now I need to start World 3 Champions again. Okay. Is it working? Nice. It is. Two-0 lead for FoCuS. Pretty good chances now to win this series. He's got 3 match points to do it. Odin in the chat says, glad you could make it, Remo. Listen, there's something about the balance wine you should know. It was never meant to simply annoy my people. It was meant to turn them... Oh no, we're too late. These viewers have all been infected. It's just a matter of time until they turn into shitposters. This entire chat must be purged. Well met. Well met, sir. Alright, third map, third Gamba. Can FoCuS keep up this amazing form? Or is it time for Moon to strike back? Against Starbuck also was a bit of a rocky start. He was off to a deficit yesterday. It was 1-2, but then Moon won the following 2 maps, the last 2 maps.
Players' forces are under attack.
Ring of Protection is the good start that Moon needs. A lot comes down to the Demon Hunter's strength when playing this Mass Dryad strategy. Oh, last hit steal maybe? No immolation first. Maybe it's going to skip immolation this time. We'll see. Oh, Windwalk about to run out. 1, 2, and... Oh, the Wisp! 5 HP buff. Comes in handy right there. And... 1, 2, and... Wisp HP buff, not enough this time. It's an alley-oop from the Grunt. 1 Wisp loss, though. Not a tragedy. Tech-wise, we have the Orc ahead by a little bit. As the Demon is going to get the level 2 right here. Ring of Superiority. Always nice to have. And what is the second skill point, then? I wonder. Okay, it is Immolation. Ground Scout sees what's up. Blade creeping across the map. He sold the mantle, by the way, because he is slot-starved. Ring of Protection found. Not that amazing on the Blade Master, but can be neat to have, but ideally he would like to get some more damage. This seems to be the least impressive Blade Master out of the 3 maps so far. Double circlet. Heavy investment on the blade. That's a lot of gold going into items, while Moon spent 0 gold on items, interestingly. Lore should be coming up safely this time around. Oh, a bit of a dangerous creep right here. Demon Hunter, though, he's looking to go for his own ambitious creep. Blade level 2, big mana potion, very nice. Ooh, the timing. The timing is a little bit off. Not sure if he has the time for the big boy. Windwalker's gonna run out fairly soon. Oh. 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 Item being dropped. Blade trying to pick it up. Oh, wait. What did he get? Heal self. He stole a heal self, lol. Uh-oh, here's the keeper. Blade might be dead. Ooh, if he gets entangled here. Big mana potion committed, trying to get the item, but he's not gonna get it. Doesn't get this one either. But here's a Shadowhunter now. Shadowhunter waiting in the shadows. Hex! Oh my god, dude. He's trying so hard to get this last hit. He's gonna die for it, though. Or is he? Ooh, Hex! Running away! Speed scroll! Oh my, that was so close. Holy hell. That cost FoCuS basically all of his mana, and he's low HP, and he had to go for Hex, but he got the item. He got the robe. Don't tell me you're gonna sell it now. It's a good item on the Shadow. Gives it over. Ooh, that was spicy, man. That was very, very close. Hex was very good right there. Very necessary. But is going to be falling off heavily now as we're going to have Mass Dryads with Esports soon. Plus 9 int on the Shadow. Could have been plus 12 if he kept the mantle from the early game. It's the same strat again by Moon. Mass Dryads.
Forces are under attack.
Very close to level 3. Just needs one more little green camp. Keeper level 2 already. Moon's levels are looking very good this game. Way better than FoCuS's. Picks up the Berserker here though at the Merc camp. Strong addition against the Dryads. Claws plus 8. Oh, that's the best item by far you could have gotten from this camp. All of a sudden, the blade is looking a lot stronger. FoCuS right now ignoring the attack towards his base. Maybe he's going to go for a counter attack. We'll see. Gonna creep up a little bit more. Picked up an invo potion as well. Team Hunter has one also. Oh, this Raider has to be rallied here and then into the back. Is he paying attention? Nope. Ah, FoCuS. That was sloppy. Adds one Raider. Dead for free. And Moon is looking good here. Moon looking good on map 3. Nowhere close to an expansion at the moment, it seems. Disenchant against the first Entangle. Blade Master has to start doing some damage. Ensnare's flying. Level 2 mana burn. But Hunter still far from level 3. Blade is about to get it though. There it is. Entangle on the Berserker. Big unit being taken out right away. Some Dryas also falling. Ooh, nice heal scroll though. There was a lot of healing on the Night of Forces. Entangle now cannot be dispelled anymore. Heat Wave comes in once again. Raiders here very hurt. Grunts quite hurt. Demon Hunter is picking off a lot of targets. But also FoCuS is getting some kills. Demon now out of mana. No potion necessary right there. There's one more heal wave available. Gonna have to be used here in a moment. Windwalk. Oh, going for the Hex. Trying for the kill. Here comes the Ensnare. Invo potion is there though. And now the Blade Master is the one to fall. With that kill. Looks like we're getting Moon on the board finally. Tries to get the kill here with the Hex, but can't get it. It's a quick end once again. 10-minute game. Going to Moon. Very different story here on map number 3. I think the levels here made the big difference, right? Looks like FoCuS spent so much time with that Creepjack trying to get that item. He wasn't leveling, didn't get Blade 3, didn't get Shadow 3, and then being way behind on XP. And that was a good timing being hit right there by Moon. Love the Ancient of War as well. That one is quite helpful actually in these early fights around 40-50 supply. Shadowhunter and Blade Master both had good items, but seemingly not enough experience, not high enough level. That sound is the lobby invite. So map 2 is coming up, map 4 is coming up shortly. Twisted Meadow is going to be the map pick. FoCuS seems to be very fond of this map against Night Elf. He picks it almost always, it seems, as his loser's pick. Let me look at the chat right there, if they're saying anything. They got a WeChat group for this tournament, where the admins and casters are communicating, but it seems like all is good in the hood. So far it has been working out fairly well, even playing on KK. Hopefully, I'm not cursing anything with that statement. All right. First match point defended. Can Moon do it again? Let's see. As we go to map number 4. I think when there's no Peon Scout here, Moon should be able to finish the camp before the Blade shows up, right? I think. It is Demon Hunter first again, of course, against the Blade Master. The Agi hero battle once again. Peon probably gonna make a shop here. I always wonder, isn't this an inefficient build? I'm pretty sure this Blade Master is gonna run across the map and it's not gonna pick up the heal salves. Shouldn't you delay this shop, tech faster, without a shop build? And then, you know... Or maybe, okay, maybe I have to take it back. Maybe the Blade Master is gonna creep the green camp and then pick up the item here. Then this build absolutely does make sense, and I have no right to complain again. Stop complaining, Remo. Okay, I will stop complaining. Sorry about that. Demon Hunter once again with the Ring of Protection, starting things off the way he likes. And it's going to be a quick level 2 for the Demon. He's keeping the Cloak of Shadows. Interesting. You can go for some fun plays with Cloak of Shadows. You can Windwalk into position next to the creeps, and then use the Cloak to stay invis there, even with the Windwalk running out. Big Master trying to pick up a couple of small items in the early game. Double Cloak is not what you want. It's armor and HP for the Demon Hunter, and it's damage and attack speed for the Blade. The desired items. Level 2 now on the Blade Master, keeps up creeping. Demon also level 2. On the way to tier 2, we see the Orc once again a little bit ahead. That's pretty normal. Oh, nice scout though. This is a really good scout from the Demon. He's gonna find the opponent right here, prevent the camp, even cancel some healing. Good start for Moon. With a fresh grunt coming in, though, this might still be the item being picked up. Archer can also be used here invis for scouting, which is pretty neat. Demon Hunter over at the shop, gonna go for... I was about to say boots, but no. Just the dust. Oh, there's Wisp moving out. What is this about, buddy? We got 3 Wisps here. Oh! Oh! I think we're gonna go for a cheeky play over here, aren't we? A little bit of AP shenanigans, maybe? Yep. Pretty suspicious. Big lasted right here. Earlier, by the way, Moon took the dust away. I think he repurchased the dust here to take it away, to keep it from the Orc. And this might be one grunt going down now. Yeah, this grunt is dead for sure. Oh, Demon Hunter. Oh, he's gonna get the creep in the end. Great play by Moon. Claws of attack for him. Oh, wakes up the creeps. Archer dead. Grunt dead. Demon Hunter. Almost dead. And the keeper is coming. Ooh, Grunt might just barely make it back home. Oh, Shadow Hunter. He does have a speed scroll, by the way. Ooh, he used it. He has to use the TP. Yeah, I was about to say. Archer Scout. Dude, these archers have been doing phenomenal. Oh, and here it is, baby. We got the double APs coming up. Mass Raiders. I mean, that's pretty good against APs. One lore. No, wait, double lore. Double lore and double APs. Nature's Blessing, already researched. Demon Hunter finds the big mana potion. Not that amazing for him. Oh, you know what? Maybe it is with Immolation. Good items in the Demon Hunter. Bonus HP, armor, and damage. Scourge Bone Chimes are really good for FoCuS. That does also work when it... Oh, wait. Oh! Oh, he attacked the creeps by accident. Uh-oh. Oh, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Walk it off. Walk it off. Walk it off. Oh, and FoCuS now. Now he sees the APs. Is he panicking? Or is he okay with this? He can go for a Demolisher right away. Going for the Cement upgrade also. How much gold is a Demolisher, actually? I don't even know. Maybe like 200? Tricky position for FoCuS. Those APs are pretty scary. Oh. Blade Master gets caught with the Entangle. Man, they're so strong here on level 3. Trying to go for the Keeper kill. Invo Potion breaks the Entangle. Mass and Snare on the Keeper. FoCuS trying to stay away from the APs. Good catch there on the Keeper of the Grove. Blade Master is almost going down. Trying to run away. The heal from the Scourge Bone Chimes here is also wonderful. And we get the first Demolisher out. Demo's really, really good against APs. Also not bad against Dryads. That was a beautiful pick. That kill on the Keeper was huge. Very well done. AP very ambitious with his positioning. Deep in the Orc base. Should be pretty easy to take out, honestly. Other AP not going to join the tomfoolery. And in the end, AP kills one peon only. $50 supply for Moon, though. Double Demolishers. We've seen earlier that Ensnare plus Demo can be a good combo. Chat is saying that demos are 220 gold, by the way. I can believe it. If Moon could tech to bears, yeah, he would own this army. And so, it makes sense. Moon is going tier 3. Blade Master items. So weak, by the way. He's got a 1 circlet, and that's it. Moon is trying to keep FoCuS busy, trying to make sure he's not expanding. Moon also has to make sure that he's not going to get blindsided by an attack into his main base. There's no TP on Moon. And if the Raider demo army gets to the Nile of base, then it's going to make quick work of those Moonwells. Okay, here come the Ensnares. Demo is almost getting a kill there against the Dryad. Now, finally. Takes a long time, it seems. A lot of damage on these raiders. Heat Wave comes in, but not for much longer. Heal Scroll on the Night Elf side. All these raids are going to be replaced by bears soon. I think this is wonderful for Moon. He's using some units, but he's also getting a lot of kills against the raiders. Demon Hunter rocking a strong inventory. I feel like this game is getting decided a lot by items, to be honest. First two maps focus on insane items. I guess map 3 was more about levels and not so much about items. FoCuS is going for the Torn Totem now, though. Good read. Seems like he's anticipating the move into bears. Shadowhunter got level 3 in the meantime, so that's a strong level up for him. Kind of crazy this AP is still alive. Probably not for too much longer, though. Invo potion necessary. Moon still trying to keep FoCuS busy here, trying to keep him from expanding. Oh, Demon Hunter though, getting surrounded. Ooh, wait, is he dead? Entangle, trying to keep the blade from killing the first hero, but he's gonna get the kill. 62 crit, by the way, lol. What kind of a baby crit is that? Super weak. Blade Master here with these weak items. But now, the Ensnare and the demos, all of a sudden a ton of kills for FoCuS. This game just turned on its head. One hero kill to change the entire outlook. Is he gonna go for the tavern res here, Moon? No, seems like... Nope, he is. Okay, Demon back from the tavern. Bears are getting ready now. But there was a lot of losses, man. All of a sudden, Blade Master level 4. Still with crab items. FoCuS now trying to expand, but it's going to take a while until that one's finished. The big concern is the demos. That's 8 supply that does not help at all against bears.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Quel'Thalas for the Demon Hunter. Another great item for him. And another big one. That's also good. Linehorn of Stormwind. And level 4 for the Demon. Ruined Bracers. Man, the blade is really cursed. With bad items here on map 4. Maybe you should buy another circlet. Oh, tome! Oh no, the tome.
A player's forces are under attack.
Moon got back to 50 supply pretty quickly though. He's got really good hero levels. Really good items. Is that ring plus 5? Yeah, right? Or wait, what is it? I can't see it! Is this a ring plus 5? No, ring plus 3. What was the item that he just got? A circlet, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, and now Creep Jack right around the corner. Ultra Vision advantage for the Nile of right here. Speed Scroll. He's trying to get away, but one Raider is gonna be probably going down. Oh, Shadowhunter eats the mana burn. FoCuS messing up his movement a bit here. Yep, that's the Raider dead. And the expansion is not quite ready yet. Raiders ready for the catch. Where are the demos, by the way? Oh, they're here. They are not in the fight. Low supply for the Orc here while trying to defend the main base. Mana burn, immolation doing good work here. But the burrows can help defending back at home. Demon Hunter now out of mana. The demos will be taking out these Moonwells over time, I guess. And FoCuS hold in the main. He is very low mana. Another entangle, another kill. Expansion is up. Not really mining yet, though. Blade has to get to the shop, has to get some heal salves, I think. Moon is supply blocked right now, but he hasn't really been losing units. Interesting position. These demos are being a real nuisance. But now, one bear. Oh man, this one reinforcing bear is really important to deal with the demolishers. Knight of Army still looking very formidable here. 59 supply for FoCuS. He's waiting for more reinforcements. More Kodos. He's still got a bunch of production buildings. He lost one bestiary, but not terribly worrying for him. Expo now pretty much fully mining. Demolishers keeping the Wisps busy, keeping the Bears busy back at home. Time now on FoCuS's side. 60 supply. But of course, 8 supply of that are the demos here, not participating in the home defense. Shadowhunter picks up a heal scroll. Is this the time to fight now? Maybe.
A town is under siege.
FoCuS doing this well. Moon in a tough spot. He has to attack, but he also has to defend. How is he going to do this? The Hunter staffed home, and it's a lot of pressure relieved from the Expo. Focusing up to 80 supply here in no time. Blade Master still doesn't have the best items, really. But he's got a big army to make up for it. Oh, look at that! The demos! Oh, they shot a little hole into the forest. Haven't seen that in a while. And now he can pressure the entangled gold mine this whole time. Demon Hunter is forced to just watch. Okay, Moon going for his own Zeppelin. That should certainly put an end to this nonsense now, finally. Okay. But there was so much time. So much time for FoCuS. He got a TP, he got a heal scroll. He keeps creeping. Moon has a ton of gold, by the way. He was banking for a long time. Going for the next attack here towards the Expo, trying to force the TP, I think.
A player's forces are under
Big mana potion found, by the way. Very nice. Oh, wait. Where's the TP out? Uh-oh, Moon. Where's the TP out? The Keeper's over here. But that's 2 bears dead. Painful losses. Blade getting close to level 5 right here. And the demos are still looking for some mischief. And Moon's gonna call it. Tactically an impossible position against the expansion, against the demo harass. Moon couldn't put out those fires that were necessary to win the game, and so FoCuS wins his 3rd match in the Super League. A much needed win for FoCuS after the losses on Playday 1 and 2. I'm sure that puts a big smile on FoCuS's face. Much better experience today. Neo says, why isn't FoCuS playing like this when I cast him? Yeah, maybe you're the problem, Neo. Maybe you're the problem. FoCuS looking great here today. Giving up only one map, where he was probably a bit over-aggressive, but I would say especially map 1 and 2, he played phenomenal. Really, really well done. FoCuS the workhorse, as always. First 3 Playdays, he had a match on every single one. Tomorrow, he's going to have a day off. We don't know yet what's happening Playdays 5 and 6 and onwards, but we do know the matches already for tomorrow. Let's take a look. Of course, we still have one more game also for today. It's going to be Fly versus Life. On paper, that seems like a pretty one-sided affair, by the way. Life has been looking phenomenal lately. And Fly, we have not seen too much Too many wins from him in recent tournaments. But yeah, let's take a look for the matches also that we have in store tomorrow, because we have some fun ones for tomorrow. 1-0 versus Labby, the best Chinese against the best Korean undead in possibly a very unconventional undead mirror. Labby oftentimes has a very own style. Expansions, something we've seen from him in the past. I think even Happy played an Expo on one map against 1-0, right? I think he played Crypto Expo on Echo Isles. It's going to be the first match for tomorrow. And then Happy himself playing against Life. This is going to be a banger game right here. Life, I was very surprised to see Life lose actually in the B Cup upper bracket playoffs. He lost 3-0 against 1-0. I thought he was going to own him, but that did not end up happening. Life was able to beat Lin on the first Playday and is going into the match against Fly also as the favorite. I'm waiting for the next lobby to be hosted. Maybe the players need to do the vetoes first. Let's take a look. Are they saying anything here? Wait. Warcraft III champions next, they're saying. Okay. That's kind of weird, but alright. Then we go back to Warcraft III champions. You won't hear me complain. Oops. Same game name. Nope. Oh, it is the same game name. Okay. Alrighty. I got a very high ping again. It's so weird, man. Sometimes the ping is 150 and sometimes it's 350. All right. Let's see if it works. Tidehunters seems to be our first map for the series. Remy, did you see the epic Moon versus Starbuck clip? No. We could take a look at that right now. I think we got a couple of minutes. Do you guys have the clip? I tried to open a clip earlier, but it didn't work. Oh, okay. So this is just a short clip. So this was Moon versus Starbuck yesterday. So there's the Tree of Life right here. It just finishes.
No way, no way! It's not! He got it here though! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? No way! Wait, Moon wins though!
He killed the last building before. Okay, that's pretty crazy.
Wait, Moon wins though! Moon gets the building first!
Oh my god, dude. Last second final map. I was always hoping that one major tournament would finish this way, you know? Last map, last building, last second. That's a crazy finish. Yeah, that's cool. That is pretty cool. We are living in a simulation. Yeah, I heard that before. It seems likely. All right, I'm gonna get some water real quick, guys. I'm thirsty. 1 minute. Hello again, boys. We got one more. We got one more match for today. Fly versus Life. On paper, this does seem a bit one-sided. Let's take a look at the stats. How have things been going lately between these two? It's a 5-game win streak for Life right now. Wait. They only played one match against each other in the last 5 years. How is that even possible? Life retired back in... When was it actually? Was it 2019? At some point Life retired. But he's been back for a long time. There was only one match between the two. That's kind of crazy, actually. So we can't really go by recent statistics. But we can go by recent results. And there, Life has been doing quite well indeed lately. Life, the highest ranked Night Elf in the whole world right now. Rank 5 in the ELO standings against rank 17 for Fly. On paper, indeed, this looks quite favored for Life. But who knows? Maybe that's going to be a surprise in store. The acrobatic moves from the Blade Master early. We know Fly is known for it. Sometimes we call it the classic Fly when something weird happens with the blade early. Especially when something unfortunate happens, but sometimes also it works out perfectly and he just narrowly gets away with murder. And then we are in awe of his play. Where has Fortitude been? Good question. 40 hasn't played any games yet here. 40 also doesn't have any games tomorrow. He's not the only one, though. Lawlight and Infi also don't have any matches played yet, including tomorrow. Of course, we got a lot of players in this tournament, 15 in total in the round robin.
A player's forces are under attack.
Actually, that's not true. On the first Playday, Fortitude defeated Moon. I kind of skipped over that. New Gamba? Alrighty, let's do it.
Town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Demon are starting off well with the Ring of Protection. Always gotta wear protection, guys. It's important. And a quick level 2. Have fun.
DHX back to Warcraft for the great dolphin content B2W heart.
Yo, have fun, Vest. Thank you very much for the resub. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome tournament. Biggest tournament of the year so far, the Super League. It just started on Saturday. We're gonna have a long group stage, Ascension phase, and playoff stage. A lot of amazing Warcraft. Lots of prize money as well. $28,000 with $7,500 going to first place. A lot of cheddar and a lot of glory to play for these players. And the winner's gonna be happy, Chad says. I mean, not necessarily. The days of happy dominance, the days of happy guaranteed first place are over. We've seen 40 winning tournaments, in fact many tournaments, in fact most tier 1 tournaments. 40 has been winning over the last 2 years. 1.5 years, I think. Bet Boom, for example, and Don't Force Me Cup Finals and so on. Of course, the most recent Don't Force Me Cup Finals, the mid-year finals, were won by Happy, but that was rather breaking a pattern. Point is, Fortitude has been able to win lots of tournaments. Lin also lately in the B Cup 18 kicked Happy from the throne, but Happy has again reclaimed first place on Friday. Yeah, so I mean, Happy is one of the front runners for this tournament for sure, but I would say so is 40, and so is Lin, and I think also Life is going to have a good chance. I have been very impressed with Life this year. Oh, the timing here. Very close call. Team Hunter did... I'm not sure who got the last hit, actually. Who got it? Fly got the last hit, but Demon got the item. Big Invo Potion, really good. And more creeping by Life. It's gonna have to drop the little ring, I guess, to pick up the item here. Positive attack +5. Good experience on the demon, by the way. About to get level 3 here already. Early headhunters. Seems like every orc these days only goes 2 grunts into Raider, Walker, Headhunter.
A player's forces are under attack.
We haven't seen too many bears today. It was mostly about Dryads earlier when Moon was playing against FoCuS. Oh, look at that. Archer aggroing the creeps through this little peeky hole. By order of the Peaky Blinders. Did you watch Peaky Blinders? How many seasons did it have again? Like 5 seasons or something? I felt like season 1 and 2 were really good of Peaky Blinders, and then it kept getting dramatically worse over time. By the end I felt like it was pretty bad, actually. Yo, Demon Hunter, very aggressive over here. Facing the entire Orc army by himself, not worried about a thing. I guess especially because of the big Invo Potion. Gonna pop it right here. Big mana burn. Huge creep drag. And now the Knight of Army is arriving. Oh, if Life can steal the item here, this would be such a sick creep drag. Last hit though. And item goes to the Orc. Quel'Thala's Boots. Very, very good for Fly. It's gonna cost him a grunt though. Maybe even more. Then again, Life's army here is not looking that big. Demon are very hurt. Gonna have to TP out now. One more Dryad is gonna fall. The Grunt will be denied.
A player's forces are under attack.
One or two more items on this Blade Master and he's gonna be rocking. Blade Master scouting. Could cancel the shop here pretty easily. Hunt for some wisps, maybe. Anchor of Reincarnation. Not bad, actually. Demon Hunter. Oh, he also got the Talisman. That's super good. I've seen some Demon Hunters lately sell the Talisman when they have this skill build, which makes me crazy. Drives me crazy. That evasion is so damn good. You better not sell it. Insane damage reduction on this demon, by the way, with 12 armor and evasion. One Dryad traded for a Headhunter right here. While the demon is very tanky, the Keeper is not. The Keeper could be a vulnerable target here once again. A lot of focus onto the demon. You can afford to die the once. Single potion on the blade. Demon is still standing, still kicking. And he is gonna commit honorable Sudoku. Certain wards still doing a good amount of damage when they're hitting the Dryads. When hitting the demon, a lot less so. Ooh, Blade Master trying to run away with a speed scroll, but he can't. Quick dispel and the kill on the first hero. Demon Hunter level 4. This is looking very convincing now. Seems like life is going to lock in that 1-0. Oh my god, that Raider actually gets away. Lucky day for the Raider. Fly doesn't want to give it up yet, though.
The town is under siege.
Life not even going armor upgrades in the Dryads, by the way. I would say that is very sus. Lots of gold on life. Trying to get the next hero kill. Oh, he takes him out. Shadowhunter goes down. Fly tried to get to the shop, but he wasn't allowed. Life, super aggressive game. I feel like Life lately has just, in general, been looking very, very aggressive. Sometimes even a bit over-aggressive, dare I say. But here, it works out perfectly. Life is the favorite here on map 1. He shows why. Very well done. The game sense there to realize with the Invoke Potion Demon Hunter he can harass the orcs creeping so well. That was just nicely, nicely played. And so Life takes the 1-0 lead as we move to map number 2. This is going to be Fly's map pick, so here hopefully things are going to be looking a bit better for him. Is Life cheesy? No, I wouldn't say he's cheesy. I think he plays very standard almost all the time. But he plays very aggressive, which sometimes gets punished, but lately things have been looking really good for Life, I would say. Alright, trying to start the next map. Oh, no join bug. Pog champ. That's what we like to see. Here we go. Map number 2 is Echo Isles. If Fly wants to have a realistic chance of winning this series, I think he has to win now. Going down 0-2 against Life would be a very bad prospect for the Orc. Fly narrowly made it into this tournament, right? If we just go by the ELO standings, Fly. Wait, is he the lowest ranked out of all the players? He is, right? Yeah. Fly is the lowest ranked out of all the players in the tournament. Next is Sock, actually, which is crazy. Sock in rank 14, Fly in rank 17. The top 14 are all in the tournament. I wonder if it wouldn't have been more appropriate to have Soin in the tournament over Fly, in my opinion, but Soin not in this tournament. I wonder if Soin kind of feels left out, because all the other top competitors are in this tournament, with the like Soin is the one exception.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, Fly, show us what you got. We need a strong Blade Master. Couple of claws, couple of circlets, slippers. That's what we need to see here.
A player's forces are under
Oh,
attack.
the Wisp! Not detonating. He's trying to delay the Blade Master as much as he can. Deminer with 2 small items at the start. Looking for that quick level 2. Wait, is that enough? Must be, I guess. Yes, it is. And purchases the ring right away. No surprise there. Demonder threatening to steal the item right here from the Ogre Warrior. So Fly has to stay home. Has to make sure this item doesn't get taken away. And again, Life putting on pressure right away. Life looks like the most aggressive player that we have in this scene right now, from the games that I've seen lately. Fly trying to creep the Merc camp. With only 2 units, that's kind of hard to creep. The shop is gone. Shop has to be remade, and indeed it is. And the Demono's gonna take this item as well, gladly. Would love to get another ring. Claws of attack, also not bad. Good experience with the Blade Master at least. He needs some more damage though. Severe lack of damage items so far on the blade. Circlet is nice. Demoner pops out of the surround. That was weird. Seems like that should have been a surround right there. Trying to force the TP. Chasing with the speed scroll. No mana for the Windwalk anymore though. The demon, I think he should be fine. Unless there's a crit, maybe? Oh, getting pig blocked! Oh. Little piggy. Oink oink. And it is going to be the TP required in the end. Archer is staying behind.
Players' forces are under attack.
And if the Demoner gets this camp, this should be enough for level 3. Blade Master also decent experience, close to 3, but he still needs some more items, man. This is not enough. Scroll the Beast, very bad item. That's going to be sold right away. Instead we have a circlet being purchased. Keeper, Dryads, again. That's what we see basically all the time at the moment. We get the armor upgrade this time, I like that. Armor upgrade, very necessary for the Dryads. The Master finally got some claws of attack, by the way, from the southern camp. Sees the keeper moving out, so he knows he has to be careful with his units right now.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, perfect timing maybe for the steal. Oh, wait. Wait, is he dead? Oh, there's a TP, so. You can TP away, but that's a sick invis archers around. Good thing he's got that TP at least. And for once, the orc not selling the TP works out in his favor.
A player's forces are under attack.
And another item for the Demon Hunter. Life is collecting items as if they're Infinity Stones. Another claws of attack. Holy hell. Triple claws. Oh, the Dryads. It's gonna be one. Intercepted. Oh, and snare. Still being researched. Ah, it's just a couple of seconds too late. Blade Master, though, is getting 2 archer kills here early. That's good. And looking for more. Blade also, with a level 3, not looking too bad. Oh. Man fight. First hero versus first hero. Both might be falling. The classic fly. The Dryad shots. Oh, that Dryad. I think the reinforcing Dryad was responsible for that kill, right? Now the speed scrolls over. Uh-oh. Next entangles in. That's the next kill. Can't save it. GG. Ooh. Absolute destruction. 7 minutes 45. Shortest game of the day. Fly's looking a bit outmatched. Isn't he, boys? Isn't he? Looking a bit one-sided right now. We saw Life also playing against another Orc on the first Playday. There he was facing Lin. That was a close series. 3-2 in favor of Life, but this, so far, is very one-sided. Well, chances of a comeback now are very slim, but you don't have to necessarily win the series. Also, just winning some maps would grant you points, and that is doable. 1 map win, or maybe even 2. I feel like Fly might be able to find here if he can improve his play a little bit. I feel like the chances of winning this series are going to be pretty slim. Moving on from here. The way the scoring system works, you can see it here on Wikipedia. The better you score, the better your points are. Oh, we're jumping into the game. If you win 3-0, that's 6 points. If you win 3-1, that's 5 points. And even if you just win 1 map but end up losing, it's 1 point. For 2 maps won, you get 2 points. So every map is worth more points. And of course, after the group stage, we're going to go into the Ascension phase, where the better your placement is, the better chances you have of making it deep all the way possibly into the grand final. We got map number 3 coming up right away. No big breaks here. And it is a Demon Hunter again. Once upon a time, this map was considered to be very, very good for Keeper. But sadly, nobody's playing Keeper first at the moment. I really miss that playstyle, by the way. Keeper hunts, Expo, pressure play. Sadly, we are only seeing Demon Hunter at the moment. It might take some balance changes to get the Keeper back into a playable state. New Gamba? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gloves of haste against claws of attack. It might be hard for the Demon Hunter to find some rings on this map. There's not that many chances to get a ring of protection. So might be a more vulnerable Demon Hunter this time compared to the previous maps. And then if Life keeps playing aggressively the way he was before, might be harder for him to get away with that this time around. Although, if we're being honest, so far Life has been the far superior player between these two. Very good damage here, early on the Demon. Great Wisp Scout as well by Life, knows exactly what the Blade is up to. Blade Master going to pick up the Tome here, get closer to that level 2. Oh, if the Grunt gets ensnared, that could be a bit scary, but it's the Archers eating the ensnares. Archer block. Oh. Blade Master has a dust, so that should be one easy kill at least. But even that one is denied, so not that easy in the end. Boots of speed, purchased. Archer healing at the fountain. Oh, Blade Master can get some last hit steals here. Gets the one, gets the second. The last one went to the Demon, I think. Yeah. Good play though. Double circlet for the level 2 Blade Master here. And the Demon is very hurt. Healing up a bit, but the Blade is chopping that health quickly away. As tier 2 is finished, we're seeing Shadowhunter, Radar Walker, I imagine, once again. Hunter's Hall coming up. Wisp scouting by Life here is looking really good. Blade Master played this game, looking very good by Fly. He's going to get a second Archer kill here. He's going to interrupt the creep. Take out the Ancient of War would be really, really great. But creep should be coming down here in a moment. Keeper going to join. It's going to give a lot more stability to the Night Elf. Blade Master out of mana, so Life should be aware that there's no danger of a creep steal right here. Hex first from the Shadow. Oh, it's double Beast Fury, by the way. No Torn Totem, so there's going to be no Dispo. Score the Beast once again. Pretty bad. But the level 3 is very welcome. Blade Master getting closer to level 3 as well. Early armor upgrade. There we go. That's the way I like to see it. Oh, mana burn. A little bit late. Hex necessary here. Shadowhunter. He can get away, right? At the back. Yeah. Big mana burn though. Completely out of mana now. Demon Hunter fighting against the Orc army. Might cost him the TP though, I guess. Not in the end.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we got a lot of Dryads queued. Very quick 1-1 upgrades for those Giants. Easy Ogre Lord trap. Big item. Lots of great items possible here. Move speed or Helm of Valor, I think, would be the best items. Claws plus 12. I think actually not that good here. I feel like there would have been more better items possible. Okay, Torrent Totem is coming now. Expansion attempt by Fly as well. And this has not been scouted yet by Life. He's got Wisps pretty close by, but has not actually seen this just now. But Life getting quickly up to 50 supply. 10 supply ahead already for the Night Elf right here. Big Master not in position to steal this one either. Big heal potion. Ooh, that's so good. That's the best item right now possible for the demon. Ancient of War gets intercepted though. That's actually pretty nice. But Ancient of War, as we saw before, can be a big help in the big fights, but here it has been taken out early. There's still time to get the Expo cancelled. Fly is trying to force the Night Elf back with his Raider Assault towards the Moonwells. He's going to try to force that TP. Do we have Pillage, by the way? No, we don't. And Shop's gonna go down, and possibly some Moonwells as well. TP out. Peon survives actually, so he can try to expand again. And the Keeper might just be dead. Heal potion necessary. That keeps him safe indeed. There is no Abolish Magic? No, there is. Didn't use it before though. Lots of Serpent Wards right here, but it's only level 1, and now the Shadow Hunter is out of mana. On level 1, the Serpent Ward's really not that scary, and it's a lot of Raiders falling. It's looking bad for Fly, isn't it? Double level up. Shadow Hunter also dead. Is he dead? Yes, he is. It might just be GG, guys. 26 supply. Man, Fly is just getting absolutely battered today. No chance, man. Good levels. 4 and 3. I was expecting Life to win this series. I didn't quite think it was going to be this one-sided. I mean, I feel like this is the most one-sided series I've seen in a long time. Hopefully that's not going to be just the starting omen for the rest of the tournament. Hopefully in the following matches, Fly is going to be able to do better than this. I mean, we saw FoCuS play much better today as well, right? FoCuS had a very tough time first 2 matches of the group stage. But then today, FoCuS looked really good. Fly, not so much. That was absolute destruction. 3-0, no mercy. Life, in my opinion, the best Night Elf in the world right now. The stats do back me up on that as well, as Life is the highest ranked elf right now in the ELO standings. And that is a swift and merciless 3-0. Fly with absolutely no chance in his first match of the tournament. But there's going to be 13 more games for Fly to play in this group stage, where we have a total of 35 playdays. Over the next month and more, we're going to have a total of 35 playdays in the group stage, and then we're going to have a playoff ascension phase. The higher you place in the group stage, the further you are in the ascension. So this is the way it works. The lowest rated players are going to play in the first round, and then the next in the second round, and so on and so on. And I guess that means the first place finisher from the group stage gets the grand final seed right away already. That is guaranteed prize money of $5,000. That's pretty sick. So winning the group stage is going to guarantee you $5,000 immediately. Pretty cool. Of course, for that, you're going to have to do very well and come out as the strongest player in the 15-player round-robin group over the course of the next 1.5 months, roughly. All right, that brings our matches today to an end. Rather short day, to be honest. But I guess we had some long days over the weekend, so I hope you guys can survive that today. Tomorrow, by the way, we're going to have 3 more matches, 3 more best of 5s, hopefully a bit closer than the matches today. Tomorrow we're going to have 1-0 versus Labby, starting off the day in the Asian Undead Mirror Derby, then Happy versus Life. This is going to be a sick game. Happy, once again, the reigning champion of the B Cup, also won the last Tier 1 tournament, the Don't Force Me Cup mid-year finals. And Life also looking in great shape, as we saw, beating Fly there just a moment ago with absolutely no mercy. And Life also was able to take some matches against Happy lately, something that almost no Night Elf can manage in the whole world. And also we're going to have Starbuck playing again tomorrow. Today had a very rough time against Sock. Tomorrow he's going to be facing Kaho. And there, I imagine he's going to be playing Human once again. What tournament is that in Liquipedia? It is the Dolphin Warcraft Super League. We have a command in our chat with !grid, or if you want to get the link to that also and all the info in the Warcraft scene, you can always check out warcraft3.info, which is my landing page. There, for example, you can see up here in the calendar what's happening, or in the upcoming matches slide right here. And there we can see that the Super League is continuing tomorrow. NA Cup is also happening in 3 days, I guess. All right, cool. That's it from me today, guys. I'm going to be back tomorrow, same time once again, 1 p.m. when we get into Playday number 4 in the Super League. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you back here tomorrow. I'm sorry, Buttcrumbs, I missed your sub earlier. He gifted a sub to Fartbutt. Very nice. Thank you very much. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.